Hi, this is Maria Salcido. I'm going to be talking about the introduction of CRMs, which is known as Customer Relationship Management. So, the introduction with CRMs. What is a CRM? So, it's a customer relationship management that it's a cloud-based software platform. It helps businesses to manage and organize data and interact in one place. It's like a centralized platform where your company can provide all this information about their business and their customers, where every department is able to obtain the same information from the database. So, doing this, it helps businesses organize their customers' data, and also it helps interact across all departments within your company. It also keeps track of your customers' information, for example, like name, email, phone number, and anything that has to do with your company. For example, when was their first purchase? When was their last purchase that they purchased at your business? Also, it helps to manage customer relationships. So, it provides a snapshot of your customer, especially if you want more in detail of how your customer, when it comes to, let's say, purchasing something at your company, then you know what they type of item they purchased last, what they like, what they don't like, if their preference is more calling into your company for any questions, or if they like to go into if you have an application where they like to use and send a chat with any questions or concerns, that provides a little bit more insight on how your customers like to communicate. It also helps as a business, it helps with your departments on how to identify any sell opportunities. So, for example, they're able to look into the inventory to see what is the most purchased product, which is the least purchased product, also based on the season, or also if you're looking into obtaining more contracts outside of your business to help the business grow. It provides all that. It helps your business to store all that information, where every department, whether sales, whether it's the marketing department, or internally or externally of your business, you're able to see that in a centralized base, which that would be the CRM, and it keeps all that information organized, so you're able to make some internal administrative decisions, or externally as well, on how to move forward with, let's say, a promotion. It also is able to record any service issues. So it helps to determine where the weaknesses or strength is within your company. So if there's a recurring issue from several customers, then you're able to pinpoint how is it that we can avoid having the same issue happening again. And also you're able to track any incoming calls, any alerts in terms of emails or any messaging. You're able to keep track and also help manage how to take care of every issue, how long it's taking for a response for your customers. So it helps organize your company internally in terms of how you can take the proper steps to make sure that you're able to find a solution quickly for your customers, and also make sure that your customers are happy with that quick response, and find a quick solution. Also, in terms of your marketing department, if you have a marketing team, then it also helps for your marketing department to see what is what is the best product out there that's being purchased more frequently, or if there's in terms of are you able to communicate with your customers, whether we haven't seen them in a few months, how can we get them back in, or be interested in returning either via web, email, or any promotions that you're able to send out to them, so they can come back and make sure that they stay as a loyal customer. And also, how can we get new customers to be interested in what we have to offer as a company? What products would they be interested in? The whole point with that would be to make sure that you're able to maximize what you can offer to every customer that would, technically would walk through the door, whether you have physical stores or in any cross channeling when it comes in terms of, internet, text message, a quick chat, or even just call it in. So the marketing aspect of that, they're able to send out, promotions, or they're able to provide any type of deals where the customers, can find the interest of each product, and then be interested in purchasing, and then be interested in coming in and through the stores, and continue shopping, or continue being interested in the products that your company may offer. So I use a CRM. So a CRM keeps all the information in a safe, centralized database, and it keeps it very organized. So when you deal with thousands, if not millions, of customers, how chaotic would it be if you didn't have a CRM? Especially when you deal with the high amount of traffic that flows through your business in every aspect, whether it's through the website, social media, emails, or phone calls. How can you, as a business, make sure that at every department, or every aspect of every touch point that a customer goes through to get to an answer, or ask questions, or have an issue, or lack of inventory, how can you keep track of all of that? You're able to do that by providing all your customers' information in a centralized database like a CRM. So every department that within your company is able to see the same information across the board. So whether it's sales, service, or marketing, or even administration, you're able to delegate and make sure that things are being taken care of, and they're finding a quick solution, making sure that the customer is satisfied with the outcome of any issues. So in terms of having that CRM, that is a great tool to have, and you're able to integrate other tools within that CRM. So, of course, it would help by having this CRM, you're able to save time and also automating tasks. So, for example, any incoming calls, any service issues, then you can segment, to each team member, and then you're able to keep track on how quickly that was resolved and how urgent is that call, and how you delegate and streamline to each person that can take care of that specific issue. Same thing with marketing. You're able to, if there's based on the season, based on any trends that are ongoing, or any promotions that your company can offer, the marketing team is able to send out promotions either via email, text message, or through social media. So anything that you can offer in social media or an email, then they're able to be able to use that promotion across the board, whether they decide to walk in to your store or whether they want to purchase online. It also provides better service. When you're organized, then you're able to determine how to move forward with your customers, so especially those that have been loyal for the past 10 years, or if you have a brand new customer that is looking for some answers and get clarity on what the product is or the promotion that you're offering. And it builds stronger relationships. So if your customers are happy and they know that if there's any issues, they know they can get taken care of, they will be loyal and they'll come back, they'll return and become a long-term customer within your company. And the other beauty of having a CRM is streamlining in every department, for integrating marketing, your sales, and also your customer service. So every aspect of that can be taken care of. And yes, you will have issues, but the most important thing is that you're able to find a quick solution. So just like any business, there's always going to be little hiccups, but how can we minimize that? How can we maximize in making sure that we can avoid certain issues, and then making sure that our customers are not only interested in coming in to purchase a product, but they follow through in purchasing that product, and how can we avoid from them coming in and returning a product. So all that falls into place, and how to make sure that we have a successful company where we're able to make sure that we can keep track on how many sales a certain product is. More internal numbers where we're able to based on the data that is provided for every customer, on how many items did this customer order. Did they order $10,000 worth of product? Then that helps the sales and also customer service, as well as marketing team. They know they're all looking at the same numbers, the same information that's inside the CRM, so they're able to get a better view of each customer that goes through their business. So as a business, then you're able to see how your customers are from the first time they walk in through or touch, or they go through your website. Then you see from the first time they purchase to the last time they purchase. So that's the beauty of having a CRM. Now, the purpose of a CRM, well, we talked a little bit about that. So you're able to track every customer interaction, whether last time their purchase was online or they walked in through their store. And you're able to also internally manage any sales, any leads that you might have. That you're able to determine, well, this is what, how we're going to proceed with, let's say third quarter, how much we're going to order. So based on the data that is provided, then you're able to determine how to move forward for the next, for the following year, the next quarter. So that's obviously great to have. And also you get to know your customers more in depth, and you get to see what their behavior is, their preferences when it comes to purchasing a product. So for example, if you have a customer that likes to go bike riding, if they're into, let's say, a special kind of shoes or a special water bottle or a bike, so they can enjoy their time when they're bike riding, then you know that they're an outdoor person that enjoy being out, whether it's, in the, let's say if they go bike riding in the mountains or on the beach, by the beach, then you know that they are an outdoor person. So based on that information, you can determine on their behavior and their preferences that, as a marketing, on the marketing standpoint, that that you're going to send them more promotions, or exactly what they like based on what they search online. And that's how you target to make sure that you keep your customers interested. So by leveraging all that customer data, then that helps target any marketing strategies for each customer. So based on what they like, they don't like, and their preferences, that's how it is determined to how are we going to move forward to make sure that this customer stays loyal to us, and where we can provide the best service and the best product at the right time for our customers. So what are the benefits having a CRM in MarkTech? So you want to provide the best customer experience. So when you do that as a company that has thousands, if not millions, of customers coming through any touch point within your company, then it makes it more of a personalized contact with your customers. Whether you send them an email or you send them a text message, as a customer, you feel understood. It feels like you care as a company, that if I have an issue, did it get resolved? And will there be a follow-up in terms of were you satisfied with your product? What else can we do, in the sense of, like, are you interested in this other product that we have, a brand new product that came in? So it becomes more of a personal relationship with your customers, where you're able to be in touch with them at any touch point with them, whether it's on social media, text message, or an email. The other benefit is smarter marketing. So if you send the right message to the right person at the right time, then it helps guide your customers in purchasing that specific product. So for example, if you see based on the data that's provided in the CRM, you notice that they have purchased baby products before, and now they're looking into buying more products. So for example, let's say they were interested into buying a car seat. They left it in their cart, but they haven't followed through in purchasing. Well, this kind of helps. This is a moment where marketing can send over a a message saying, "Hey, we've seen that you've noticed that you left your item in the cart. Let's help you out and provide 10% off for you to complete this purchase." So it maintains loyalty in that sense, because you know what, they do know what I like. So you know what, I am going to purchase this. This is a good time. I need it. So let's follow through. And as a customer, I'll make sure I'll purchase that item. So it makes the businesses more efficient. It's a a more in detail marketing approach, where you fully have the information, where you can make decisions based on your customers. So the goal is, of course, as a business, is to maintain growth, being able to scale as a business, and also maintain loyalty, and also attract more customers to your company. Now there's a few top CRM platforms. We have number one, we have Salesforce, which is number one globally. It's known as having a customizable and flexible when in terms of on how you can integrate your the CRM that you have to your sales, customer service, and marketing. So it's very customizable on the needs of your company. How is it that we can make sure we can reach the goals that your company has? And also, it's great for big companies. So that's the beauty of Salesforce, that you're able to scale at a larger scale based on the tools that Salesforce can offer and can integrate if you already have a CRM platform. The next one is Oracle Cloud. So Oracle is good for global corporations, which is strong in data integration. So it depends on the purpose and the goals of your company that Oracle might be a better fit. The third one, it would be HubSpot. It's a simple, user-friendly, affordable, mostly for small and mid-sized businesses. So again, there's platforms out there that it's catered to different businesses, what their needs are, their goals, and they're there to help achieve as a company what you want, and what you want to help cater for your business and also for your customers. So choosing the right CRM is based on your business size, based on the industry that your company is in. So that helps determines which platform would be the best fit for your company. Also, these platforms are they're cloud-based, so they can integrate a lot of information. They have a lot of tools that you can use, but with that depends on the fit again from your of your business, is your budget, and of course your rate of investment expectations. So that's something to consider. It's user friendly and it adopts across teams, so it can be integrated to your sales team, to your customer service, and your marketing team. So choosing the right CRM is crucial for maximizing potential benefits. So at the end of the day, as a company, you do have to make sure that your company's goals and expectations, and of course budget is what would be the best CRM platform for your business. Thank you.